let me show you. Yeah, with Mayor. Okay. Mayor.
A lot of them like to smoke anyhow. Almost around to ensure that how to use the fire extinguisher, because the initial information we are picking is that fire extinguishers maybe one, but not acquiring use. It is almost in such a manner. And again, no more side you move this on better managing. It's only when a Jane Semans and on your course to the Susan. Near forces you do a banner, a doom on a day, in Sunny Goose and a shamo. And when I rush here, you see for more than a no water. Water to fight the fire. They came in as firefighting approach. Other properties in our mind. Na Ijano, Anthony, and so we have called for heavy equipment. What we want to do is that this structure is a compromise. We want to pull it down as early as possible to protect life. After that, fire service investigations for us to know what exactly may have triggered this sad incident. Then, if we are out of what fire service then we will know the next step to take. But the passionate appeal to all foreign nationals for more war search investments. We should not cut corners. So we are against the person who avoid paying the right volume of money for electricity. In the Uber Kate corners, the Sabekano and yep, but what else? And a lot of them like to smoke anyhow. Almost conduct, you know. The way they imagine them on the first floor in your furniture, and a fool for fire. Tinoma, a poor major, a contemporary at all. Till we have big a crabby and more already. These are a gentleman at the how I'm sorry, I do a man and maybe in these 6 months. Now, $7 million investment in our inquire where they are going to find the next week tomorrow. We don't know. We would wait for the fire service to give us a conclusive investigative report. They will know how to deal with it. But for now, there are a lot of foreign shops, especially Chinese shops, that have come to us. We want them to take precautionary measures. From next week, we'll go around to ensure that how to use the fire extinguisher, because the initial information we are picking is that fire extinguishers maybe one, but not acquiring use. It is almost in such a manner. And again, no more side you move this on better managing. It's only when a Jane Semans and on your course to the fire department. Now, Master, you come out putting Sirena in be fire tenders on the airbag. You are blocking fire. Cars now blocking fire. Almost thing we almost fee. A bus time also will do one thing. Omunya fine into one out this siren. Say ambulance, say police motor, say what is I would when I saw the pem now only be one the employer.
No, minimum information on Saka, but from Okasa can open say illegal connection be announced.
May say there are other Chinese shops at Ghana. May say the walk at the corners. No, there also court meters. Man, how they are paying. It's at the end of the year, near found it. And to the main stress, if there are any Chinese in our country or more shops and they are cutting corners, they should try as much as possible to get the full load onto the meters.
My phone will
Ejana Muminiano Kumasi Mayor. It is only when we know what caused it. It is insurance or the concentration when you do for them. Won't get these answers. Let's protect life and properties. Here we are there. What we follow.
All right, thank you, sir.
Smoke detectors and a blue alarm, but extinguisher and get you doom that. But smoke detectors and una a fight musiona na fi a blue alarm.
To say a chairman, no more be wahana, so many be wahase.
For now, mean to me because I had me ma had that. Say you will be a near investigation and you be said some will be no more. Tis Amra, you can mean to me, say, or more was any man.
I've heard them to say, what must that operation, mobile inspection, visa, when you report to visa,
oh, or more. Your Martin is or more fire certificate. Or more fire certificate.
Into a sister or more one idea, won't be most no more smoke detector. And
I make sure say investigation is ongoing. You get me? Into Munya with the investigation we are moving.
You know, and when we are what me who are the crab man by and when we is here.
Because Sammy, yet by not a jowl baby.
How much much rubber be a she free by a she free?
Almost a fish room. Yet, and it's almost a fish room.
Challenges from now.
Challenges no yet. You said I had get me around and he a pension. I almost all call Meko a chivo.
Someone you saw.
I had me area.
Any woman we are workers in the building, almost be 300 mono. Namo, Namusa, or Chance and Company with the 300 ones. Also, be 300 more from the 300 mono. Compare more video everything that as I'm doing you were searching for what I need.
That's who Jisan Yamana Profona Kennedy. Me process Braha, Oma Beduha. If he omunisio, Oma Musio, and son of mobile, Ombeduan, no Mujan, and now almost answer with this Omoko Munsio, Sam send me the Monfan to him.
But yes, is it going to let you intensify your awareness creation on the use of fire extinguishers and all of that?
Education every day. Thank God the media, the news a viewer, my opportunity. Educating Nipa. Nipa or grounds. Fire education team, more grounds. Educating Nipa. Your grounds. We educate people. You are giving us a platform. Education.
That's the new. But you didn't
ACFO Peter Tete. Okay. The original power commander. These upholsteries, living room chairs and others at the first floor. Yes. And if you look at the building, the materials used in the building are all highly combustible materials. So the fire was able to spread very, very fast. I learned they went on break, and when they were on break that this fire occurred. As to how it occurred, we are here to find out. Yes, so basically this is what is happening.
Has there been any casualties?
For now, no. We have not seen or heard of any casualties.
So there was nobody inside. In fact, with the fumes of smoke coming outside, have any of the staff been sent to the hospital?
No, we haven't heard of anything like that. I believe looking at the nature of the fire, they were able to run out, but they couldn't just stand.
I can see some 2 fire engines around. I want to understand, would that be able to douse the fire that's your calling?
We don't. It's not 4. 2. We are 4. We have often called for the drip water tankers to come. Yes, we have called for them. Unfortunately, that we don't even have hydrant around the whole area. Otherwise, if you should have a constant and continuous flow of water. At least you go to do some. As you can see, if you go around the building, it is not even safe for a fireman to enter. It's just within no time it will collapse.
The entire building can collapse?
Yes. You can go around and look at it for yourself. The building will collapse in no time. So it's not advisable that people should enter. Yes.
Will it help if we bring excavated early as possible?
For the building,
we can manage the fire.
Yes.
Somehow.
Honorable, the building, if you go there, you yourself will see that it has
It's
to
not habitat.
now it has tilt. Apart from the cracks, it has tilt. You want to cave in. Yes, they've gone.
29 about 7. You say yes. At that time, when I fire inspection, I was for a month with the team. So, Yantian, to an amount of people to say.
But you not before again, some of the
Oh, yeah, but when I say, you need fire service for Ekasa. If it was a not fire service for Kumasi, but the social say, not traffic for them. So, I'm going for enforcement, them to make a Friday. But we are still coordinating, say, a bit in the SCBC, and all find out.
You see, I'm going to China for no a bit ready to be
very well. I will say here because me myself from the safety officer by profession. And I BBC they will say in your records the safety officer in charge of my near who the safety preparedness market Nankasa work. Now make can say na yanka Naka you know mo I will do a next week. I can ever help with safety preparedness in case of really be say for air bar and I'm saying go for town. If you say a scene now you can say market of massive proper Yankasa. You could be ya shall say a different operation stop the fire outbreak. You come market to your check or more musoja or market to your bomb next as a fire your friend saying cylinder and a court or more fire extinguishers the cattle or more paving and say that's what you say then you know our semper our marketing.
The babies are fair more you think you see everything. Who any fire extinguisher one
say no, the woman said, the no, your baby investigation, and on the memory who fire gadgets are there was anymore. And say either it's on use or it's for that advertisement, and will be I just came for inspection. Okay. I was very fire safety. People Hayana and we say payments. So I have to rush and come. Over there, over the team. So you cannot blame all the institutions. What I say, and they're okay, minimum matching. What I say, but as of me are calling. I was on the phone with fire service personnel. They were already here. And I told them to so being better fire service. So I say yesterday, yeah, bro, baby to me. But I can't tell you. What I can't already distance a fire service boy who came at the best fire now. It's at least I was like a year fire tender from Bona. BBC is a bit more for 110. But we will bring a squad. We will free the West. And some of them do that. A bad day, the journal, what to pass on. And just say, I say, Munyadu, a bronco, they are firefighting systems. And also, when we say, BBC, which must on 110.
Okay. No water. Water to fight the fire. They came in as firefighting approach.
Okay.
You see, they came without anything. So we are here right now to seek the strength of the people to quench the fire.
Nigeria have a fire hydrant to be anyhow.
They have it, but people have built on it.
Oh,
of course. Because the whole area, it can't be zero. No, we have it.
And you are never program video.
Definitely. That is not true.
Serious.
Yeah.
And you say then I'll catch a man.
Then we catch a man for the set. More Muslim contenders. And my fire service hydrant, you know, from today, you have a striking on them. You have more behind by some of our said, no. Would you see what that the project will happen? No matter the amount you pay.
I don't know, Saliana sometimes I'm for the Yaman, and I'll be able to
and that is true. But now, I'll see many things that I said. and you're back for the PSU. Okay. It's very dangerous. Very close. There's a fire gas filling station. So it's dangerous. Okay. So it's better for all to understand ourselves and do the needful. That's it. Thank you very much.
Yes, we could have bucket market. And I'm here fast, and I'm gym, you know, the rushes. The just started as well. The bucket now, of course, and I see you do the for so fire students and I want to as you saw. And I force you to do a banner, a doom, in Sunny Goose, and a shamo. And when I rush here, you see for more than I tell more. A fair fire falls almost over Mamma.
Okay, thank you very much.
My dear, you do. Banana Nessa, First, Nessa.
Safety officer.
There won't be a I'm here to move.
I just finished my.
You share a wall with it?
No. I was on campus, Christian services. So just when I finished my presentation and I was coming, I was driving with actually Nana Jantwa, the host of the morning show of Michelle FM. I was with him. So just when we got at the back, we realized that there is this smoke. So we were like, then we get it. So we parked our car, then we used the other route. Then the situation was very terrible. At the point, we realized that but even people around, yes, people around they were just running away. So you can imagine, BBC is here, definitely. I mean, and nobody say ABC. But I think that the fire service people, just when we called them, in just about 10-15 minutes, they were able to arrive here, and the situation was able to be calm. But the fact of the matter is that I'm not sure they will be able to pick the room. Everything is completely gone. Everything. And my problem is, they say we have rendered them unemployed. That is the biggest problem that I think that we are facing now. And let's say we should be measured in our reportage.
Right.
Yes, some of us were here, so as and when I hear fans and media, now I hear every step of it.
Maybe Obi will inside be another.
Oh, for now, no. Yeah, for now, I'm not sure because you do have no workers in there. Until you decide, you say if you were inside and I send the way I did have bump in the one money, normal rescue on me. I'm catching say no, so as of now, what they told us, it means that we are any inside.
But before the fire service got here, everything was bent down.
Of course,
everything was bent down.
Complete.
So China for no say right now more way.
Of course, they said yeah, means control some more because they do handle like Ghanaian workers and then they now one thing. So we try to interrogate them. But say, tension, a bit soon in a point now, Ekasanokra, I think we get it. I have a China for there. My shadow who back would be an idea you do. All
right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All the fire, there was a rush out, so it engulfed all the buildings. So the tender had to move from there and come to a safe place for it to fight the fire. We are the base point for Malaysia Fire Station.
You are from Malaysia?
Yes, we are from Malaysia Fire Station. We are the second pump. And also, the tenders, you said you see only 2 tenders. There are not 2 tenders. There are about 4 or 5 tenders here. But because there is no hydrants here, so we don't have access to water. So as we use the water, the tenders have to go back to replenish and come back to fight the fire. Yeah.
All right, sure. Thank you very much. Your name is?
Edio Muhammad Sharif Ali.
All right, sure.
Have been coordinated. Yeah, Mr. Mayor, yeah, welcome to Channel 1 TV. I know when this happened, you didn't sit in your office, you came around, you are still coordinating efforts. What do we know so far?
We don't know anything. Efforts are preventing it from extending to other properties beyond this particular location and making sure that we protect lives and property. That's our foremost preoccupation. So that's what we're concentrating our efforts on. How best are we going to devise appropriate means to prevent the fire? And so we have called for the tankers from the DRIP unit to come here to come and augment the tenders, so that as and when we run out of water, we'll be able to have quick access to water for the firemen to quickly do whatever they are supposed to do. When we are done with that, investigations will continue. The fire department is picked up preliminary information, but it's not something that we can do anything with immediately. We'd have to process and assess and do evaluation before we can come to a conclusive report. So for now, our concentration is to deal with the fire.
Your observation on what is hindering the efforts?
Human activity. When the fire tenders were coming, the sirens were blaring, but users of the road did not create the appropriate path for the fire tenders to get here in time. And that's an appeal I'm making to our citizens. Whenever you hear any form of siren, whether it's on a police motorbike, whether it's on an ambulance or a fire tender, it is going to attend to an emergency. That's why the siren is blaring. So once we hear any form of siren, what we have to do as citizens who are using the road is to create access for the siren, their vehicles, or whatever medium has the siren, to come and pass and go attend to whatever emergency that they are going to attend to. If this had happened, maybe in some way, somehow, we would have been able to save the situation. It's unfortunate that we have lost several millions of dollars out of this fire in this particular location, and it's sad.
Have you met owners of this facility yet?
The owners have told are out of the country, but their workers and representatives are here. We have spoken to them. We'll try as much as possible to, as early as feasible, speak to the investors and be able to calm them and offer them their nation's support. These are foreign nationals who have come to invest in our country. They employ hundreds of employment for youth. It's the end of the month. About 300 staff of this place are supposed to be paid tomorrow or the next day. If you look at the liability, it is going to be difficult for them to pay salary, and that's a huge burden for government and our people. So we'll do whatever we have to do to assist them, if possible, to come back.
What do we know about casualty?
We have not had any casualty. The fire department was able to evacuate all the staff. All the workers were, with the help of bystanders, were able to evacuate all of them. We don't have any casualty on hand. What we have is the losses that we are suffering as a result of our inability to deal with the fire. We have lost everything that they have within their warehouse and in their streets.
All right, Sammy, so that's the Kumasi Mayor.
Yeah.